Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're watching out what if Ethiopia had an empire. I don't think they ever had an empire before. So let me check. Huh. They only had parts of. They only had Eritrea. That's it. Okay, they did not really have an empire. That was kind of how they were when the Italians came. But yeah, they'll be going after Eritrea just to get that coastline back. And they do a pretty good job. Also take out Djibouti. Let's go ahead and look at this peace treaty. And in the peace treaty, they both get fully annexed into Ethiopia. Now, realistically, this would not never happen because of the diplomatic issues, and the UN would probably intervene not to let this escalate into a global conflict because of the military bases in Djibouti. Because every country has a military base there. Because of the importance of this little strait. Pretty sure that's the Strait of Hormuz. What is this strait again? Wait, I think the Strait of Hormuz is in right here in Persia, in the Persian Gulf. But yeah, recently the Houthis in Yemen have been blowing up ships going through here, going through the strait and trying to go through the Suez Canal. And yeah, that's becoming an issue because a lot of countries, yeah. Just use Google Maps just to find this out. It's just the Bab Al-Mandab Street. I guess that's just the name of it. But yeah, that street is very important, so I don't know, because there would be one of diplomatic backlash on Ethiopia. But we're just gonna ignore all that. So this is them at their peak, their imperial peak. But we're gonna make them bigger, better, stronger, and beefier. I don't know. But they will invade into Somaliland, hoping that they would join them. But in reality, that's just gonna make them have to invade Somalia because Somalia has declared war on them. And they immediately just shake them out. And let's look at this peace treaty. All of Somaliland and Somalia get fully annexed into Ethiopia. Sorry. And now they're looking like the Horn of Africa. They have established themselves as a pretty nice empire in the Horn of Africa. But they could get even better here. So they'll be invading into Kenya. Establishing a border with Uganda and Tanzania. And well, let's look at this peace treaty. And then the peace treaty, Kenya gets fully annexed. And now they'll be going after someone actually not in Africa. Except they're gonna go after Yemen. Because they want full control over the Strait of Bab al-Mandab. So that's what we see them doing. Because they make a naval landing from over the strait and take all of Yemen's Red Sea coast. And they will take the capital of Aden. Immediately, they start getting rid of the Houthi government, replacing it with some officials from the Ethiopian government to assimilate this territory, as well as Socotra. Yeah, let's look at this peace treaty, and then the peace treaty, they do get fully annexed. Which means they have full control over the Strait of it's called Bab al-Mandab. Yeah, that's difficult to pronounce. From here, they'll shift their focus over to Kenya. And also these three over here. So we see, that's not Kenya, that's Tanzania. So we see Ethiopian forces enter into Tanzania. And going around Lake Victoria, taking out Rwanda and Burundi. What is Tanzania's capital? Where is their capital city? Oh, that was it's right in the center of the country here, Dodoma. So they'll be focusing in capturing the city. And they'll take out all of this area. We see them also take out, go along the border here, and take out Uganda. Let's go get a peace treaty. And in the peace treaty, they're all fully annexed. Which is surprising. Yeah, I'm not going all that in. Okay. Who do they got after now? They make a deal with Sudan. Give us some of your land. Give us Kassala, Gaddarif, Gazira, White Nile, Blue Nile, and Sinar. And in exchange, we will let you have some of South Sudan. And they actually agree. So Ethiopia will take this land right here in exchange for an alliance. In which the Sudanese will agree. So let's go ahead and color in Sudan here. River Nile, Red Sea, very clever. So yeah, we see Ethiopian forces enter in from the east. And Sudanese forces from the northwest. If I want to look at where South Sudan's capital is, Juba, which is somewhere like where's that at? Okay, it's like right on the border of Uganda, like near the border. So we see Sudanese forces quickly occupying all this land, meeting up with the Ethiopian forces, and slowly but surely they encircle the capital and they take it with relative ease. So look at this peace treaty. In which, like, part of Sudan, part of South Sudan, Pibor, East Equatoria, and Central Equatoria will go over to Ethiopia. Also, Ablaya will go over to them. Upper Nile, very clever. Lung Unity. What? Young Guy. Locks. West Equatoria. West Bahr al Ghazal. North, and then Warup. Okay? So, yeah. Oh. And yeah, we see an official alliance break loose. Going over to the Arabian Peninsula, we see Ethiopian forces already in Yemen. Going into Umani's territory. They're in the Dhofar province. They quickly move out and take all of the province, and yeah, they take them out pretty well. They'll also quickly invade into the UAE. And then the peace treaty, well, you already know, full annexation. And now Saudi Arabia does not like this. Neither does Iran, because they could easily just do that now. And now where do they go from here? Well, we see them go out to Qatar and Bahrain, which they get fully annexed. I'm not even going to show it because it's pretty simple. I'm pretty sure there's something funny in Bahrain. Hold on, let me check. Or is it in Qatar? I forget. Wait, I thought it would be here. Oh god, this is... Wait, I think they are in Qatar. Oh, it's actually in the UAE. Huh. Oh yeah. See? What? Okay, come on. Look. Okay. See, North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Oceania, and Antarctica. Yeah, that's funny. Pretty funny, isn't it? Hold on. Anyway, what does Ethiopia do now? Well, they will quickly invade into Saudi Arabia. I'm pretty sure. Where's their capital at? It's like in the center. Like it's right over here somewhere. But yeah, Ethiopia is quickly making clockwork of them. I don't know why I made that reference to Benjen there. Anyway, we also see Sudan invading into them for whatever reason. Completely unexpected, Israel invades Palestine, Lebanon, and Jordan. Don't know why they decided to do that. Oh. They connect up with the Sudanese. They quickly march over and take the capital, in which Saudi Arabia will surrender. Let's take a look at this pretty large peace treaty. Yep, that was very much expected here. So, Ethiopia will be taking 2 provinces away. Actually, not that. Scratch that. They'll actually be taking quite a bit more than anticipated. And then Sudan takes some of this area over here. Oh boy. Israel is yeah, they take the rest. Don't know why that happened. So, like, right over to here. Like that. Pretty sure that's what it looks like. So like that and that. Yeah, I don't know what the point was of that was. Wait, what did Israel just do? Okay, they just took over Syria for some reason. Don't know what the point of that was. Oh, you also took over Iraq. It was probably not the best idea. But you do you, I guess. They also take northern Kuwait and let Ethiopia take the rest. I don't know what happened there. That was completely off screen, though. So, yeah. Uh, uh. In the meantime, we're gonna see a pretty big war take place. We have to see this alliance right here declare war on Egypt. Sudan quickly enters in from the south. Taking all of this area over here. Israel will invade the Sinai Peninsula. Taking Cairo, going down the Red Sea. And together they quickly make work of Egypt and they surrender. We can go ahead and look at this peace treaty where they get divided up. Sudan will actually be getting quite a lot, actually. And the rest of it will fall over to Israel. That was completely interesting. So, yeah, that was so unexpected. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. So, I guess they were gearing up for something because, yeah, Ethiopia has just declared war. They just declared war on Iran. And yeah, that was completely unexpected by Iran, so they didn't have time to react. As you see, Ethiopian forces quickly taking a lot of land. And the Israelis also do their invasion. They completely get across and capture. They completely take over this. They completely isolate these guys and do. Oh. Oh. Turkey and Azerbaijan have just joined in on the war. They also took out Armenia, as you saw there. And yeah, they encircled Tehran. And then they capture it, leaving the rest. And they will go ahead and sit down for peace. So this peace treaty is, like, very simple. Strait of Hormuz area will be given over to the Ethiopians. Like, they really didn't get much from this, but that's what they wanted. We see the Israelis take quite a bit of this area over here. We see the Turks take quite a bit of Armenia here. And Azerbaijan would take the rest of Armenia. Also taking quite a bit of Iran here. We also see that the Kurds are given independence, and they actually take quite a bit of this land over here. And then we see a new democratic government take power. And this will be the new Iran. Oh. Also, Cyprus is divided by Turkey, who gets northern Cyprus, and the rest of this will go over to Israel. Mm. It's hard to see, but that's what the division looks like. Boom! This is a scary alliance. Yes, this is an entire alliance. Yes, Turkey did not gain land from Iran, but they did gain land nonetheless. Now, time for the alliance. Ethiopia, who is the main person. Sudan, Israel, Turkey, Azerbaijan, also Kurdistan, and now Iran. scary. Okay, we go. Hey, do do do. There's Ethiopia. Pretty scary. Alright, Sudan. Get Sudan over here. Then Israel. Just divide up Cyprus like that. Then the Turks. Azerbaijan. Then the Kurds. And then finally, the new Iranian government. There we go. Okay. See that? That is the scariest thing I've ever seen. See, bye-bye. Alright. Okay. ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. One and two. Yes. Alright. It's gonna process the image. See you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.